a very good afternoon to all our regular viewers from Body, Mind, Soul Magazine live talk show number 32. Yes, and we are here in this very beautiful afternoon. It has been very, very calm. Not too bright sunlight, not too cold either. So how is everyone doing so far? A very, very warm welcome to all of you. And this marks our live talk show number 32, together with Body, Mind, Soul Magazine as well as Body, Mind, Soul Festival. So again, this is Christina Teng, your host, your weekly host about here. And with one aim, Body, Mind, Soul always aims to impact life positively. So we have different guests coming in every Saturday at 2 o'clock to share with us their authentic stories, their experience. And today is very, very, it's my truly pleasure to have one of my favorite sister over here to share with us the beauty of failure. And of course, with that, she will talk more about how she perceived failure and how she rise up from it like a phoenix from the ashes and move forward in her life. But before that, let me hear all of you. Okay, so if you have any question for our speaker today, our guest today, make sure you are on Body, Mind, Soul Festival page or Body, Mind, Soul Magazine page so that all your comments can come in. And, Christina loves to engage with everyone. So, first of all, the first question, how are you in this afternoon? Before I bring out our guests, how is everyone? I have June over here. Pleasure. Yes, thank you, June. How are you, June? So nice to see you, June. By the way, how you get to know Body, Mind, Soul? Yeah, I'm very, very curious. And we had fun yesterday going through the question and answer about what is water plus light. And we have Eva answer it correctly. So yeah, that was really fun. How is everyone? How are you? Share with me. Type it on the chat. Yeah, don't be a stranger. Yeah, don't be a stranger. Share your love. Yeah, some of my friends had caught me. Like, hey, Christina. Every time when anyone share your love, you will do this. Pyong. What is it? I said, when people share their love on the comment and I can't type it back, so I pyong back the love, lor. I have JT over here. Great day, Christina and Suzy. Yes, I'll be bringing Suzy in a very, very short while. I think she is very much ready. Sheila over here doing good. Awesome, Sheila. Yes, thank you very much for joining with us. And let me see who else. Just remember, sometimes the comment will take a little bit, like 1 minute delay to reflect it on the screen. So if the comment is not flashing out on the screen, don't worry, it's coming. I have Chi Gong. Very good. I have Michelle Sucy Chan. Hello. Pyung, pyung, pyung. Hi, Michelle. Thank you, everyone, for joining this afternoon. And I believe a lot of us are very much ready to bring out the guests earlier than before. Hi, Christina and Sucy Chan from Ho. Okay, before that, let me just over here. I have a lot of comments coming in, sending love to Suzy. Audrey, how about me? Okay, but before that, let me just share a little bit about what is going to happen tomorrow. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of Body, Mind, Soul Magazine or Body, Mind, Soul Live Talk, tomorrow is our quarterly workshop as a gift back from the magazine to all our viewers and all our readers and subscribers. It's Transform Your Life Through Self-Mastery, and it will be run by who? By Janine Lee, the author of My Journey Towards Light and a practitioner of the Golden Space Malaysia. It's happening in Zoom. Yeah, it's going to be Zoom this year. We have turned all our quarterly in-house workshop from physical to online, and we will maintain it online for all our readers and subscribers, whether you are local in Malaysia, whether you are in JB, you're in Malacca, you're in Seremban, you're in Penang, wherever you are, you can join this workshop. It's a gift back from us, Body, Mind, Soul, to all our supporters as an appreciation gift for you supporting the magazine, who has been running since 2014, and this year is our 6 years anniversary, and we will continue to impact more life positively through this workshop, Transform Your Life Through Self-Mastery, tomorrow at 3 to 5 p.m. It's never too late to register yourself. All you need to do is either subscribe a magazine for a year, which is at 40 ringgit, or you can get this latest volume, which is only at 10 ringgit e-magazine from our website. I believe all this information has been published on our comment by my admin. Whether you are on BMS Fest or you are on Body Mind Soul magazine, you can get all these things. Once you need to do is just register yourself and our admin will guide you through. So 3 main points that you will get tomorrow: to realize how life challenges are closely connected with our emotions and our thoughts, and also gain self-mastery to transform challenges into blessing. And then we will start to count our blessing, right? That's where law of attraction can come. You have more gratitude, you have more blessing, more luck will come your way, more charm will come your way. Reclaim our inner peace and live a happier life. Yesterday, I asked the audience, who wants to have happy life? Say yes, 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 yes in the comments. Say yes. Say yes so that the universe and the cosmos and whatever that we call it, the greater force up there can deliver for us. Say yes to a happy life. I will be holding my hand and my leg up for the happy life. Who doesn't want that, right? So tomorrow, it doesn't just end here. Tomorrow is a very interesting Sunday before Christmas, because beside this quarterly workshop from our magazine, we also have something special. If all of you miss your year-end travel, okay, this is your time tomorrow as well to travel to 7 sacred sites virtually through a meditation tour. So you will be going to Hawaii, you'll be going to Peru, you'll be going to Australia, you'll be going to Japan, Egypt, UK, and Tibet. Ended it at Tibet at a journey to the world. And this is organized by our Guardians of Mother Earth together with the Golden Space, and we are very happy. Body Mind Soul is the media partner, and today they are offering a 12% off per ticket. It's a one day, because today is 12th December. So when you are crazily shopping at other e-commerce platform, why don't you get yourself a ticket to this so that you can travel to 7 sacred sites? Use the promo code GME12 so that you can get the 12% off. For more details, everything is already flashed out on the comments, so make sure you stay tuned together with us. So all this thing is a quick sharing from me, your host, Christina, before I welcome the guest so that my guest will be less kanchong. I can feel her heart. Okay, before I bring her out, I want to have a quick read of all the comments before I bring her. Hello, Christina, waiting for Suzy to appear. Yes, Christina no longer is important when there is a pretty guest coming up today. I have Sheila over here. Looking forward to Suzy's story. Yes, Audrey. Love to everyone. Thank you, Audrey. It was just a joke, Audrey. Thank you very much. And Sheila over here, the workshop sounds interesting. And yes. How many yeses I can have on the comment? Just continue. If you want to have a happy life, say yes to a happy life. I have Michelle giving me a lot of laughter face. Yes, thank you. I know which sentence you are laughing, by the way. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is my true honor to have Sucy Chan to join us today. And without further ado, I will bring her up over here. Let's welcome.
Hello.
Yes, Suzy, how are you?
Hello. I'm good, Christina. Thank you for having me. Having fun backstage.
Yes. Are you still as nervous as before?
Yes, but with you around, no, I'm not that nervous. It's okay.
Okay, let's just have a very quick go through. I have Vivian saying yes to a happy life. I have Michelle over here. Hello, Sucy Chan, with a lot of heart shape. Pyong, pyong, pyong.
Yes. Hello,
Anything
my dear Michelle.
Say to all your friends and your supporters and your viewers, just a quick word to the audience, Suzy.
Yeah. Okay. At first, I will say thank you very much to Body Mind Soul and to you, Christina, for having me today. It's been a deep honor. It's been a lot of crying and it's like trashing myself. It's like, no, I do not want to go in front because I prefer to be at the back. But hey, why not, right? It's 12 today. Why not do a change for myself? And to all my friends out there, thank you very much for being supportive of me all my life, all this while. Thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful. I think I mean, not think, but I can truly feel your love, and she has shared with me to all the viewers. She have prepped her tissue box. Okay. So that means we have a lot of juicy stories to be shared today in this beautiful afternoon. If you have a cup of coffee or tea and a piece of cake, bring it out. Let us have a earlier high tea together with Sucy Chan while we are going through all these juicy stories of hers. And these are all authentic and these are all her personal experience. But before that, I have a lot of comments coming up. Today it has been very active. Yo, Suzy, looking gorgeous from Vivian. Ho is saying yes to a happy life. Sheila over here, looking great, Suzy. Okay, so to all Suzy's supporters, thank you very much for joining us. And let us go straight a little bit. Suzy, I believe now you are working as a marketing manager of the Golden Space Malaysia, and this year has been a very tough, challenges time for a lot of the business in the world. Not limiting to any industry, but I believe in general we have go through a lot of changes. But before that, can you maybe share a little bit of how you got yourself into this self-discovery journey that you are walking?
Okay, thank you, Christina. Okay, frankly speaking, I'm 47 years old. So you can imagine my life of working is 27 years ago since I was 20. So I always
I was sharing with the viewers yesterday at the TGIF. June is still watching. I only mentioned some of you know how old I am. I said Suzy is 10 years older than me. Just say, yeah, Suzy Chan is 47 and has been working for more than 20 plus years. 20 plus years, yeah?
Yes, I started working since I was 20. So now it's 27 years I've been working. It's a long time. And I can say that 3/4 of my life, I was in the agency life industry. So you can imagine the
advertisement agency.
Advertising agency. So it's always rushing. It's always pressured. We are always the one who comes up with solutions. So I can imagine my life has always been the running, come up with solution. Everything must be fast. That's why you all call me zoom, zoom, zoom. But I do not know how to stop and smell the roses along the way. That is why after, I think more than 20 years, I was in the industry that I really got burnout. The longer you are in the industry, you get burnout easier and faster. So I got that. And that hits me in 2009 when my nephew passed away, and then when my business starts to going down, and then my marriage also starts to fail. That is where I start to slip into depression. Everything finalized in 2015 when my best friend, she decided to close the business and move to Singapore. There's Audrey Cage is here. I love you, baby. I love you, sister. And that's where we closed the business and my depression just went down. Yeah, so from 2015 until now, that is where I start to discover myself again, discover journey. Because I was so deep in the depression that it was hard for me to get out of it. Until one of my friends who brought me to see one of the Golden Space director, Beatrice. Yeah, that was
consultant. Consultant as well.
Yeah, so I went to see her, and that's where I realized there's a lot of things missing in me. I forget about myself. I forget how to be a person because I'm always a people pleaser. I always say yes, no matter how much things come to me. Yes, I can do it. Yes, you do it. Yes, and left, right, center, everywhere is yes. But you do not know how to express yourself. When you say no, I can't take it anymore. You want to take a step back, you can't because that's expected of you. You see, when the day I was just reading an article, it says in US, they did a survey. It says that people from the age of 30 to 49, they are the most stressful. I was thinking, yeah, it's not only US. I think it's the whole bloody world, okay? Everyone is stressed from 30 to 49. Why? It's because that's where people start their family life or if you're a single, you are like being pressured by when are you getting married or
Oh,
stuff like
well,
that,
tell
right?
me about it. I've been hearing it for the past 10 years.
Yeah, I know, right? That's why it's like 30 to 49. I said, yeah, it's not only US. I think it's the whole world, okay?
And
Everyone
the,
just
the best
having that
the
stress.
best thing is for the West, Susie, the best
Huh?
thing is for the West, they only have what, like Christmas once a
Yeah.
year. They are being
Yes.
questioned. The best thing about
Thanksgiving.
Chinese, the best thing about Chinese, we have so many festive season in one year.
Yeah.
Every festive season, you'll get the same question. Are you still single?
Mm,
Yeah. When are you going to bring your boyfriend or your partner?
yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
So yeah.
I
So
hear
so
you.
I
I feel you, okay?
that's a quite a good relatable situation that I can relate myself with as well. But Susie, I'll just pause you here for a little bit because I have
Yeah.
more comments coming up. Lau
Mm-hmm.
over here. Hi, Susie and Christina. Hello, Lau. I have
Wow.
Florence, same age as my sister. I have
Yeah.
Jennifer. No way, you don't look 47, Susie. I
Thank
have
you, Jennifer.
Audrey sending you much love again. Pyong pyong
Yeah.
pyong. Yeah. So, Susie, when you're in the depression phase in your
Yeah.
life, I
Mm-hmm.
believe can I make an assumption
Mm-hmm.
somehow is that
Mm-hmm.
because there are too many things that disappointed you in life,
Yes.
and that also bring it to our topic today, the beauty of failure. So before you can see the beauty of the failure, what are the failure in life that you perceive it as a failure in your own life?
Okay. The first thing was my work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how I approach my work.
Mm.
Things that I do, like I was working on a big project last year in 2019. That
Mm.
was one of the major, I mean, it's like accumulation from all my years in the advertising
Mm.
agency, in my work, that this one was a major draw for me. So I felt that I let the whole team down. I felt that I have not
Mm.
done enough. And when the things was pressing on me to bring the project to be successful, I even shut myself downwards. I put down
how
some
how
wall.
how is it when you shut yourself down? Because some people might not know they have shut the
Yeah,
world off them,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
But how was it for you when you shut the world?
Everyone is different. So for me was I stopped listening to advice. And when the advice, good advice come, good intentions come to me, I just was like, listen. It's like in my mind, at the back of my mind, it's like, sorry, children are allowed listen, F word there. Do you see the bubble F word there? It's like, I know what I'm doing. That was me. Okay. I was being so
It's
hard
more
on
like
myself.
can I say, Susie, it's more like when a comment or a feedback was given to you, you are not able at that point of time when you shut the
Yes.
world down, you are not able to take it constructively.
Yes.
It's more like you
Yes.
taken it as a criticism. Can I say that?
Criticism, yes, a criticism that I can't accept it. And I have
Mm.
like I felt judgments onto me. Yeah, I felt like there's a lot of expectations on me, whereby there wasn't, you see, they were just being helpful. My team was just being helpful. But to me, there was a lot of expectation, a lot of judgment that I felt that I can't do anything. Whatever I do, any steps I do, I'm being scrutinized.
At the same time, it kind of like roll up the pressure and the stress
Yes,
that you have inside you,
yes.
that you have built since old
Over
old
the years.
year.
Oh,
Okay,
yes,
over the
over
years.
the years. There was just an accumulation that last year was just a big blow up. That
Mm,
when
mm,
it was finished, the project was completed, I was completely locked down. It has in like emotion lockdown. I just
mm,
can't wait to get away from everyone. And I just like felt that I just need my own space. But no matter
mm.
where I hide, I just feel that I lost myself. Yeah.
Mm. I believe everything was a like a snowball effect. It kept
Yeah.
rolling from the top of the mountain. And
Yes.
last year was like the end, like the lowest peak of the mountain, and it kind of like hit a rock and it
Yeah.
boom, it just explode. But
Yes.
before it hit you through your career, I believe that
Mhm.
it might be, if you are, if you can share with all our viewers and maybe
Yes.
inspire them, that they are not alone in whatever journey that they are walking at this point of time. Any other phases in your life that you also deem yourself as a failure?
Yes, in my relationship,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, my relationship, I was being very harsh to my partner, to my ex-partner, now divorced. So I wasn't able to forgive myself for the
In
way
what
I
sense?
treated, the way I handled the situation. I was
Mm,
the one that was being so stubborn that I pushed him against the wall. That until made the decisions that, hey, you know what, I have enough of it. I just want to walk out from the marriage. Yeah,
mm.
so I take decisions into my own hand, that I had a abortion, and I make the decision on my own hand to, like, okay, forget it. I just want to get out of this marriage. I just go for the divorce. It was all
Oh,
me,
oh, so the decision was made by you.
all me. Yes, it was all me without listening to the person's voice. That was me. I do not listen. That was how hard
Mm,
I was. That was one of the things I regret most. But
But you
luckily,
still have
I
a very beautiful daughter with you
yes, yeah.
that
So
I'm
she was
shocked. So, to all the audience, when I first got to know Sucy Chan, right? Of course, I didn't know she is 10 years older than me. But there was a trip that she suddenly just told me, we were at the airport and we just came back from overseas. And she said, "Oh, yeah, how are you going back?" I said, I order Grab. How about you? Yeah, my daughter is coming to pick me. I'm like, what? What? Yeah, my daughter is 20 years old. At that point, she's 20, right? So I was
Mm,
like,
yeah.
what? I cannot comprehend that concept of her daughter is 20 years old when she
Yeah.
looks like 30 plus only. But that was one of your, I believe that was also one of uh, a failure that you deem in your life and you kept it
Yeah.
inside the box. And last year, when the snowball just continue roll and roll
Yeah.
and roll and roll and it just explode by itself, and that's where you feel like a shutdown happened, right?
Yes. Shutdown, emotional shutdown. In actual fact, emotional shutdown.
Okay, I will
So
just
it's I
stop
can't
you.
feel.
I'll just stop you here for a while because
Okay.
we have message coming in. I have
Mm-hmm.
Shiwei, ha ha ha. I feel you. I get that too. Thankfully, I'm not the eldest. I'm not the only one, only single one in family. So pressure not all on me. Okay, so that is about the single. I have
Yes.
Jolene, my mom, saying hello to you.
Oh,
Hello,
hi,
Suzy.
Auntie.
I have Florence showing you, 加油.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you,
And
Florence.
Michelle is saying looks like sisters. I believe that is that's sharing about you and your daughter. That looks like
Yeah.
sisters.
Yeah.
Vivian, love to you, Suzy.
Thank
Pyong.
you. Mwah.
And Sheila, you're not alone. Yeah, many can't forgive themselves.
Yes.
And Suzy, can I just ask a little bit,
Mhm.
with your permission to share with the audience, when you can't forgive yourself, what was the thing that boiled inside you?
Ah, a
Is
lot
it
of
common?
a
Yes.
lot of beating up myself, sabotaging myself. Yeah,
Yeah.
sabotaging myself was it. In actual fact, it happens into physical.
Mm.
Especially when last year, when I told you I shut myself down emotionally, and then plus this year comes the pandemic, the shutdown and everything, I just accelerate and it just hit my life physical. It's like,
Mm.
can you believe it? I'm okay, I'm 47, but my period stopped coming since like last year for 8 months. So it's like I checked with the doctor and said, "Oh, it's called perimenopause." I was like, "Isn't that a bit early?" Then she said, "Yeah, it is early." So yeah, that
It's
was
like
how.
you are have okay, sorry that I interrupt, but when you say you self-sabotaging, is it like a feeling of self-rejection? That's
Yes,
why the
resentment.
period, the
Yeah,
menstrual stop
addiction. Yeah,
coming.
yes, yeah. It was like I resent myself. I resent myself for all the things that I've done, all the actions at the moment. Even my friend was telling me, it was at that moment you know what is best for you. You see, but yeah, now you are different. You have already grown wiser, so you cannot stop. You have to stop beating yourself up over the decisions that you made before. That took me a long time to understand that. But during this pandemic, it was the one that helped me out. She was the one, okay, Suzy Ram, thank you very much. She was the one who tell me, stop beating yourself up. I mean, abortion is one thing. So what have you done? You made the best of yourself during at that time of what you know best. So put that aside. When your career comes, the project that you made, the decisions that you made, the people that you hurt at the time, that was what you know then. But what is it that you want to do now or even for your future? That what hit me. What do I want to leave behind? You see?
Mm.
Yeah. So the sabotaging myself was like I can't eat and I can't sleep, especially during the MCO time. I really lost a lot of weight. And whenever we have meeting, the first thing that I do is I try to stay away from everyone else. You can see me in my screen, but I'm sitting far, far away. I am not there. My body is there, but my concentration, my thing is not in there. I
Even
really,
even it's not a physical meeting, you are
yeah,
still retracting. That's how you observe
yeah.
sabotaging.
Yes. I mean, everyone meant me well. Everyone wants to help me to reach my better potential, my higher potential. But for me, it's like I can't even step out from it. I can tell you during the whole MCO, I really hide inside the house the entire time. I never even go out, not even grocery, nothing at all. I was so happy to be hidden like hermit. So that was like, I just was like, what am I doing to myself? Why am I so afraid to come out, to be opened? It was not the pandemic that worries me. It's about me myself not being open to others. No matter
Mm.
how many times I want to be open up, but there's a part of me that's not willing to because I resent myself. I do not like what I see in myself. That's why I always
Mm.
say the ugliness of myself.
Mm.
If I cannot come to acceptance of that, how am I to teach that to my students when I practice that? If I want to walk my talk. Right? So that was when during the MCO, I did that. I look at
Mm.
myself and I say, like, Susie, it is enough. That is this tipping point. You have enough of resenting yourself. You have enough of beating yourself, sabotaging everyone around you. Everyone's loving you, but I don't see that. You have to stop that. So I took that liberty during the MCO, the quietness, the stillness, which I really love to be hidden, clear sky and quietness. Right? I really like the stillness of it. And that is where I just decide to move out from it. I do not want to be the old me this past 47 years. I want
Mm.
to live again. I want to experience what it's like. I want to know joy again.
Mm. Mm. That is such an honest, naked, sharing with all the viewers live over here, Susie. Thank you very, very much. And I can truly, truly feel your heart, when you make that decision. And at the same time, Michael is saying over here to you, never give up, Susie. I have Erin, hello, sexy. I have a lot of hardship from Ho to you. I have Vivian, your sharing is so open and naked. Respect, Susie, dear. I have Janine over here, beautiful and authentic, sharing a lot of heart shape from everyone. Pyong, 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 back to you. I also have Shiwei. I see a different version of Sucy Chan now. So strong and authentic, beautiful transformation. I have lots of love to Susie. Thank you for sharing. We have here Florence, proud of you, Susie. And I believe that is also a heart shape pyong back. But Susie,
Yes.
last year was really a bomb explode. And
Yes.
this year, the bomb exploded, and it makes you have no choice, in a way, have no choice, but it is a
Yeah.
choice. It is a choice that
Yeah.
you have made to make a change, right?
Mm.
To experience it differently, because in the past you have been experienced it in such a way, and that's where you decided, it's time to make a change. But Susie, what is that turning point, that one thing that make you say, you know what, let's do it differently. Enough is enough. Enough of the self-sabotaging, enough of the self-picking up. But what exactly is that thing that make you, let's leap over?
Because one thing is my health. Yeah, when I
Mm.
told you about self sabotage, my health,
Mm.
I was facing a lot of health issues. So
Like what?
my health issue is like when I told you, right, my menstruation was stopping, and then my gums was bleeding all the time. I
Oh,
can't eat
gum
at
is
all.
bleeding.
Yeah, bleeding all the time, and then I will like skin eczema.
Mm.
Luckily, that one is hidden, cannot be seen. And then after that, yeah, my guts, my stomach wasn't feeling well. I have like bloatedness all the time. Even though I don't eat or I eat, it's the same thing. So I was watching whatever I eat. Also, a lot of the things I can't take anymore. A lot of food I can't take. So I was
Mm,
basically just eating very clean stuff just to try to heal my body. Supplements I was taking as well, but it doesn't do any good. Until one thing I realized that it's my emotions.
mm,
Emotions are the one that controls in our body. So whatever emotions is stuck in our body that we have, that we are facing, is stuck in our body. And if today, if I do not clear it, if I today I do not claim back myself, it will forever be hitting me. I will be forever be not feeling healthy. I will
mm,
always have a lot of self doubt because a lot of the things is all from my emotions, things that I experience, things that I beat up myself.
mm,
That's
mm.
why. Yeah.
If I am, I have a lot of hardship coming in. Yeah,
Yeah.
Susie, Amy as well. I have
Mhm.
Audrey. I'm so proud of your strength and for coming into the light. You deserve so much love and joy. You have no idea what a wonderful person you really are. JT is saying, thank you, Susie, for your authentic sharing and congratulations to the new you. Annie David is, I just joined Annie. Thank you very
Yeah.
much for joining.
Thank
Stay tuned
you.
with us. Susie, can
Yes.
I go back to the emotions that affect
Yeah.
health?
Yes.
What have you observed right before you make that decision to leap,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
What kind of emotions that affect your health the most for you? For you.
For me, emotion was a lot of self-worth issue.
Mm,
Yeah, a lot of self-worth that I am not good enough.
mm,
Yeah, a lot of resentment towards myself, hating myself for not being good enough.
mm,
That was one of the major one, especially the self-worth and not being to love myself. And
mm,
what I try to do to nurture myself, that is external. But internally, I cannot even open up myself to love myself, to open up to see myself.
mm,
See, that is one thing. Everyone says that, yeah, I see myself. Yeah, you see yourself externally in the mirror. How about inside? How
mm,
will you want to open up yourself to see the ugliness of yourself and admit to the world, hey, you know what? I'm not perfect here. I am
mm,
also a work in progress.
mm,
Yeah. The lot of things that we always try is that I can do it. We always tell that do not show your weakness to others out there.
mm,
Otherwise, you'll be, especially in the corporate, people will use it against you. But for me is if I do not show my weakness outright, what am I to others? Right?
and I
I
and
want
I and I yes, sorry.
no, I just say I want to show what is being strength. What is strength? Like my friend was telling me, being weak is a strength. To show your vulnerability is a strength. To cry
It
is a
is.
strength. Yeah.
It is.
To
It is.
share
It
your
is.
shadow is a strength. Yeah. That is what it got me. It's like, okay, I'll do this. To share
That's why
out.
you prepare a tissue box next to you.
Yeah. Mhm. Like that. Oh. Like that. Oh.
But Suzy, I believe, when you are going through that phase of right before you realize that emotion plays such an important effect on our body, and after you realize it, I believe all these emotions was creating stress and pressure towards your body, because when we reject even though, like what you say, you look at the mirror, yeah, I see you, I accept myself, I nurture myself, I use the best skincare, I eat the best food to nourish my body, but perhaps like what you have shared, maybe inside me, that is something that I do not accept about me, and that tense up my body,
Yes.
right? Because that is an
Correct.
emotions that is boiling under the current, and that tense up my body, and that creates stress in my body. And of course, when you are stressed, a lot of research has said that stress will reduce immune system, and that is
Correct.
where you see all your body start to showing you sign that
Yes.
I need some cure. I need you to look into it. I need you to do something about it, right? and
Yeah.
and that also, the more it happened, the more mind chatters will come in, and the more you will start beating up yourself
Yeah.
again, right?
Yes. Very
It's
true.
like it's like a cycle,
You
like,
see the
hey,
cycle,
I've
right?
been
Uh-huh.
I've been doing all these things, why isn't it working?
Yeah. And they
So,
say like, oh, you're beating yourself up. Oh, inside the world, inside the washing machine, it's like, oh, it non-stop, right? That's what it is.
but so when you realize so many health issues, what
Mm.
was that main feeling that you are feeling at that point of time? When your gums are bleeding, you have sleeping disorder, you want to eat but you can't, you're constantly bloated. What was it that is boiling inside you as well?
In terms of emotion, it was a lot of self-love,
Self
self-hating,
what?
self-love, hate. You
Oh,
hate yourself. Yeah,
mm,
that's a lot of
mm,
that. Yeah, that was the first thing that came to me. It was, I want loved, but I cannot even love myself. So there
mm,
was a lot of hating myself for it. And silently, unconsciously, I'm doing that to kill myself.
hmm,
Right? Psycho, right? This is why I was like, wow, sometimes I think to myself, wow, I'm quite psycho here. I'm a bipolar, I think. So it's like from one end to another. So it's like inside myself, I just feel like I just want to kill myself faster. That was one of the
mm,
stuff. Yeah.
mm. I mean, I really want to thank you, Susie, for being so open. Right before we start today, I did ask Susie, how much would you want to open it up to the audience? Susie say, I'll just do 100%. And then, I like what she said, she always wanted to hide behind. And this is really her first time standing on the stage, even though it's not a physical stage, but this is a live stage where it broadcasts through Facebook, through millions, and this video will forever stay in Body Mind Soul magazine page as well as Body Mind Soul festival page. And she said, I'll just open it up 100%. And for all the viewers out there who have been watching, whatever that Susie have shared with us, how many of us that we resonate with the self-sabotaging, the self-hating, the self-worth issue, the low self-worth issue that we feel, we are not good enough. And when we caught ourselves that we are not good enough, we want to be positive, but then we beat ourselves again. And that is like a never-ending cycle, you see. How I just want to understand, how many of us out there who have this constantly, this mind chatter constantly in our mind. I have to be admit, I just gone through it yesterday again. Before today live talk, I just gone through it yesterday again, facing my own self again. Like what you say, Susie, it's really, really resonating with me so much. Yeah, I see myself, and I've been walking on this path of self-love, sharing with my friends, sharing with some of the session, even the live talk about self-love as well. But at the same time, there's something inside us under the current that we still can't accept. And that is the time that we make a decision and tell ourselves, you know what? Thank you for showing us this, but I'm not perfect. And it's okay to be not perfect, like what Sheila shared over here. Spot on. Many women pretend to be tough when they just want to confess they can't cope.
Yeah.
So how many of us here resonate with this? Just share with us. Just share with us. If you feel like you want to express, this is really the live talk of Body Mind Soul is really a platform for all of us to exchange our experience. Express ourselves so that we can inspire each other. It's not just me and Susie over here, but all the viewers here, all your sharing will definitely impact someone else who are reading it when we flesh it out. Thank you for being so brave, Susie. Thank you for sharing 100%. So, Susie,
Yeah.
after you have realized your emotion plays such an important factor that has affected your body immune system, and it was a constant ball rolling of stress, right, that is inside you. And what was the first step that you take right
Mm,
away?
yeah, usually I do meditation.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever I face any issues, I will meditate. But sometimes if I can't meditate, especially like in a meeting, right? If there were being like everyone is like talking at you, you're being just thrown questions that you can't answer. That was when I will just step back. I will just step back and I observe myself. That is called consciously choosing. What is
Mm,
that I want to consciously choose to see? Am I choosing to deflect, or am I choosing to learn, to embrace the question, to embrace the criticism? That
mm,
was the first thing that I took, because I've been meditating for the past 5 years since on the self-discovery journey, right? So that is one thing that I quickly do that nowadays. And if I'm stuck, I will also watch TED Talks. There was one time I was just watching this guy. He was saying, he was talking about himself and his twin brothers. But I think it was he's a psychologist, not a doctor. That's what I remember about him. Something Guy Vinch, I think it's called. So it was something that the word popped up to me that hit me directly. It was the word resentment. He had so
mm,
much resentment. He has a twin brother, and he has a resentment towards himself when his twin brother had cancer. So the word resentment just jumped out at me. So when I was seeing that, right, I just felt that it was no. I mean, everyone has law of attraction. So the word come to me. It is to show me that what I am facing, that I need to know. So that
mm.
one was a big one for me. So I, besides watching TED Talks, I would like to watch Tony Robbins as well. A lot of motivation words that they were throwing out. So it's not just to uplift myself, but it's also for me to look inside myself. What am I missing out? Because
Mm.
there's always a different. There's always a opposite of one word. There's
So,
love. There's hate. So there's always a different words out there.
mm, it's very interesting that you use TED Talks to uplift yourself and motivate yourself. But
Yeah.
how does meditation help you?
It helps me to find the clarity. It helps me
Mm,
to find my peace. That's what I need, the peace. Because if your mind is like so many things running around, right, you can't keep the quiet in your mind. Find the clarity. You will not be able to be productive. Whereby my job needs it now. You see, doing the MCO, my job is like 360 degrees. We just changed from offline to online. There was so much stress there. So I really need those to bring me back, doing the meditation to bring me back to ground myself and to find peace. Otherwise, I will go out there and murder someone, even though I'm not allowed to get out of the house. Because there were so much changes within that 4 months that I almost drive myself crazy. Yeah.
I
So
believe that it was also the window where you decided to take that leap of, that leap of faith
yeah,
and that tipping point that, you know what, let's do something differently.
yeah,
And it's very interesting that, like I say, you learn meditation, and you use meditation to give you that inner peace that you are searching for. At the
yeah,
same time, you watch TED Talks or any other motivational videos to uplift you. And with this both, it kind of balance yourself up and giving you the thing that you need, and through this both different techniques, I would say it helps you. Can I say that it helps you to reflect and understand yourself better?
yes. To help me to understand and realize myself a lot more. Yes, it is.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I have a few comment over here.
Ah,
Qigong is saying embracing our vulnerabilities is indeed a strength. Yes,
yes,
it
Qigong.
is. Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. JT over here, we are all sculptors, chirping off unwanted beliefs and emotions to reveal our true masterpiece in us. Wow,
Wow.
JT, I would love
Yeah.
to get your permission and maybe make this into a quote for body,
Yeah.
mind, soul, so that we
Yeah.
can inspire more. It is
Yeah.
indeed, we are all sculpture tripping off unwanted beliefs and emotions to reveal our true masterpiece in us. Thank you so much. That is very, very beautifully shared. So,
Yeah.
Suzy, can I maybe conclude a little bit over here of what you have shared with us, that
All right.
you did something like this. You start taking responsibility of your own thoughts and emotions and actions.
All
And
right.
with that, you had your own, you take the advantage of MCO and really start going in because you realize that you are shutting off,
Yeah.
not
And
just
understanding
shutting
people.
yeah, not just shutting people, but your body starts to shut
Yeah.
off.
down. Yes.
right?
Yes.
And that brings you to here. Embrace and accept wholeheartedly the flawed you. How
Yeah.
can I understand a little bit more? How did you do this?
Has in embrace myself. It
Yeah.
was, I have no idea when it was, but it was during one of those days that we were having a meeting.
Mm,
And after the daily meeting, I just felt like enough is enough. I was talking to myself, enough is enough. Beating myself up, speaking and not accepting who I am is already taking such a toll on your body. And you have already in this blind for 5 years now. What else do I want to go ahead? So what the first thing I do was like I really sit down and to meditate. That day I really forget about my work and I really go inside and I tell you, trust me, I can sit inside there for more than an hour. It was a silent meditation. I sat inside there and I cried my tears out. And inside what with me was like so happy.
what was that main thing that sparked that joy inside you that now you are tearing?
It was to listen to myself.
For the very first time,
Yes.
wholeheartedly,
Yes. Embrace myself.
that every flaws in you and all the failures episodes that had happened in your life.
Yes.
And that's where you find the beauty of all the failures, right?
Yeah. Because
Wow.
without this failure, I wouldn't be able to come out from it. I wouldn't be able to be happier. Even
Mm,
I'm flawed, I am happy
mm,
to be flawed. I'm happy to share. I'm happy to be seen. Just to be happy that I am alive. To
mm.
take charge of my own life again. That's what.
That is that is very beautiful. And I believe a lot of the audience out there are being touched as well because I felt that heart touching moment. So thank you, Susie, for sharing that.
Thank you.
I also urge, I would say, I also urge all of you and all of us out there who might be having something similar like Susie. If you want to speak to her, let us know. We can connect you directly with Susie. We are always here. This platform is always here, and through that, Susie, after that 1 hour of silent meditation
Yes.
that you realize that you listen yourself wholeheartedly and you finally come to a point, embrace and accept the flawed you, all the failures, and you start to see that hey, it had made me who I am, and I become stronger and I have more strength, and I can be in my own way to inspire others who are going through similar journey.
Yeah.
And that is something that you shared with us over here also. And that's where
Yeah.
you were at peace.
Yes. Correct. That's why I find my peace. It's like, yes, I find my little child. I find the little me again. It's like I'm listening to myself. That's why I'm happy. And then to have the peace and to move forward happily. That's what we all want in life, just to live happily and to able to accept the decisions that we made. To
Mm.
live life with no regrets. What I said, like what yesterday, so you say, if life give you lemons, what do? Make lemonade, make lemon cake, whatever, right? Just do the best we can. That's
Make
all.
it delicious so that when you taste it, you're also
Yeah,
happy.
it was so happy. Yes, that's why the joy is about life. That's all.
That's so beautifully shared, Susie. Thank you
Yeah.
so
Thank
much. But
you. Thank you.
I have some comments that I really would love to read it out
Yeah.
over here.
Okay.
Jennifer, imperfections made the life so beautiful and unique. I'm thankful and grateful for every bumps and blessings I received. It wasn't easy to release this, but now I understand about myself better. We are here not to beat ourselves up, but to find joy and love in every passing moment. Thank you, Jennifer.
Yeah.
Vivian, yeah, so touching. Big hugs and kisses to Susie. Uh, yeah, so for all, Tasmin is sending some emoji that I can't flash out over here. I believe, today was really, really a beautiful time to have Susie sharing with us, and I still remember in our discussion, Susie, you keep saying, just a mid-aged woman that will be opening up and share everything. I do not know what I want to talk, but I just feel like I just want to share, that I finally come to a terms that I accepted who I am, wholeheartedly, and all the flaws, and from being such a stubborn bull that
Ox.
ox, yeah, like the Spain one, dun, 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 dun.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Like everyone talking to her is like everyone is raising a red flag before that, and she is just waiting to, that's why we call her a Zoom, right? Um, from there, and we start to feel so much of that acceptance and gentleness that she admit out from herself, and she start to see it in herself, and when she share it, today, I truly hope that this talk, this chat of Body Mind Soul episode 32 somehow will give you an impact, inspire any one of you out there. And if you have anything that you really wish to share with Suzy, please type it out here now. Let the comment keep flowing, how you feel, how are you inspired, or anything that you resonate, anything that Suzy shared with you have given you a word that you have been searching for, like how Suzy found her word through the TED Talk, right? I have over here, Ho is saying you are beautiful. So I have Tasmin, big hugs, dear Suzy. I have Qigong. Thank you, Suzy. The sharing is so touching and beautiful. Amy over here, big hugs to Suzy and Christina. Thank you, Amy. And yeah, so, Suzy, when you go through this in this year, I mean, yeah, you have been walking it, but this year was really a major transformation for yourself that you have come to terms, right? And
Yes.
and to be on live on stage like this, it's another breakthrough of yours.
Yes, it is. A very big one. A very
Can
big
you
one.
can you also share with the audience, how you once you realize that, that spark, that joy inside you, right? How you have been upkeeping this joy inside you,
How I've been
because
occupied.
there must be up and down. Even
Yes.
though you have realized
Yeah.
that joy,
Yeah.
there will
Mm.
be still times the self beating will still come in, because it
Yes.
was such an old habit, right? But
Yes.
how can you still, amidst all this bumble and whatever the wave, you still upkeep this joy that you felt at that point of time?
It's always a conscious choice. To me now, it's a conscious choice. That whenever I feel beating up, I would just quickly take a step back. It's a conscious choice of what do I choose? Choose to be happy? Or do I choose to be angry? Do I choose to be frustrated? Do I choose to be at peace? So I will just always find that, I want to be, the choice that I made in my life now is just to be happy. It's not to be out there to hurt someone else or to hurt myself anymore, but just to be happy, to find a peace inside. That's
Mm.
all. It's the conscious choice. That's why I always remember, the conscious choice of what you want. Make.
You know,
Accepting yourself and consciously choose. Like just like you just consciously choose to be showing yourself up every Friday and Saturday and to be open to sharing. That is you. That's why it's like you're also one of my role models. That I just want to be consciously moving forward and to share, be happy. That's all.
thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
And then
Um,
everyone in the golden space is also my role model.
Thank you. And as you were sharing that, the conscious choice of living happily and
Yeah.
and constantly, being that vibe of joy,
Uh-huh.
a lot of times people tends to think that, only crazy bunch can do that. But
Oh,
it is not crazy bunch can do that. It is a choice that we choose to take, right? That we choose to make consciously. Every time when we caught ourselves not feeling happy, we maybe do something, like what you have shared, what you have created in the golden space of Facebook, that 5 steps to, at zero cost, to release stress. A lot of times I believe, all of us who are feeling challenged, that took away our joy and happiness is because of stress. So
Yeah.
you have shared a few tips like walking in the nature, taking in deep breath, listen to music. Was it listen to music
Yeah.
was one of it?
Sing out
Yeah,
loud. Sing out
yeah,
loud.
or singing out loud. And
Loud.
I
Yeah.
really,
Too
and I was
crazy.
sharing to my friends, I think I can do the singing out loud at any time, zero cost. And you know what, Susie, when as you were sharing about that, I remember I read somewhere a lot of us, it had comes to the end of the year, and all of us are looking, are setting our target for next year again,
Yes.
our resolutions 2021,
Yeah.
because 2020, whatever resolutions we have set,
Was it?
somehow have just changed along the way, and it's constantly changing, and we know that change is the only constant.
Mm-hmm.
But there is one thing that will never change in our life, that I read it, our life purpose
Yeah.
is to live a happy life,
Yeah. Correct.
right? It's to
Yes.
live a happy life, and that should be the life purpose for everyone. We
Yeah.
live a happy life for ourselves, and then we can influence the rest around us. At the same time, Susie, we have a lot of comments that I wish to share with you.
All
Janine,
right.
I'm tears of joy for you, Susie. Your self-acceptance is very powerful and so much love. Your story will inspire many, many people. JT, well said, Susie. Like you, recently I'm able to accept the all of me, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful. It is liberation. I have Angie over here. Susie, you such an amazing, strong, beautiful woman. Respect your courage to come out and share your vulnerability. Thank you for leading the way and showing women out there it is okay to be, it is okay not to be okay,
Okay.
perfect, or not to be perfect. Yeah. Love
Yeah.
you eternally, dear sister, with a lot of love to you also. Um, when it comes to the end, before I ask Susie to share her final takeaway for all the audience, we would also like to offer some solutions out there to all the viewers who are going through a stressful moment. If you realize, or if you not realize, but like Susie, your body shows you symptoms. You might not be aware that you are stressed, but because of your body showing you symptoms of immune system, you have sleeping disorder, you used to enjoy food but you can't eat, or when you eat, you are bloated and your stomach is reacting. You can always come to us over here, where we have a positive energy solutions for all our viewers over here. It's called Positive Energy at Workplace. It's a distress experience. Susie, this will come with a private session as well
Yes.
as a workshop together, right? Maybe we can
Yes.
share
Correct.
with all our viewers here what is a
Mm-hmm.
private consultation session is all about.
The private consultation is the consultants will just talk to you. They will also listen to you, and they'll be holding a space for you to share. Because whenever the private session is, there's a targeted issues that you want to fix it. Okay, I
Or
would
you
not
want
say
to
the word
work
fix,
on.
but yeah, you want to work on. So,
Mm,
being a consultant in a private session, you have the chance to work on this issue and to see it from another perspective, if you can. Yeah. So
mm.
that's what the private session is all about. Yeah.
And the workshop?
Workshop. The workshop is to give you a tool for you to work on the stress pattern,
Mm.
and it's an immediate change in natural fact. It is an instant change that you can use this tool for the rest of your life in
And
any area of your life. Yeah.
wow,
So
and I believe we have received good testimonials about the workshop, that
yes.
people
Yeah.
start practicing.
Yes.
Those who attended the workshop before, they start
Yeah.
practicing it at their workplace.
Yeah. Yes, they can. And it's not only at workplace, it's at every part of your life, in actual fact. Because we don't even face stresses only at work, we also face stress at home in relationships, right?
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
just imagine you have that tool. You can use it just anytime you face that situation, you have a challenge. You use that tool and you can just release the time bomb
Can
immediately.
I can, Can I just say that, even the private session, even though anyone who gotten this package, that comes with a
Yeah.
private consultation
Okay.
session
Yeah.
as well as the workshop,
Yeah.
not necessarily the private session, the stress that you talk about, it has to be about work. It can be
Yes.
any stress that you are going through in your life at this point of time that you wish
Yes.
to get some the consultants tips or how we can work on it, right? So
Yeah.
for all of you out there, there's a WhatsApp number over here. You can WhatsApp directly 014-951-1450 for more information, or you can register yourself and our admin will get back to you from the Golden Space. And this is one of a unique program, or I would say session, that the Golden Space Malaysia has curated for all our viewers and all the publics here. So Suzy, before
Yes.
we end this
Yes.
live talk, it has been truly, truly beautiful to have you share so much. We
Yeah.
call it a 2% window. I believe you have shared nearly all your 2% with all of it. Before I end, I also wish to read out Jennifer over here. One of my releasing stress methods is to share beautiful, unique sunset photo I took and found to a few people. One of them is Suzy, because every time I see one, it reminds me of Suzy. Yeah, Suzy, this is from Jennifer to
Thank
you.
you.
Suzy, so one of the main takeaway for all our viewers here about the beauty of failure from you, what would you love to share to all our viewers here when it comes to seeing the beauty of failures in life?
Accept them, embrace them, and then move on. Joy. With joy, really with joy. Just embrace them. That is all part of you, part of your experience. Take it, live it, and becomes it.
Wow.
Yeah. That's
I
it.
can't wait. I can't wait for your own workshop again.
I'll wait for you too, Christina. And also thank you very much for being
So
such a beautiful sister, for being
thank you.
here and taking me through this. Thank you. I'm
Thank
really
you.
touched.
So to all the viewers, if you have anything that you wish to, share it with Suzy, this is your last chance before I end the live talk. So thank you very much to all the viewers here from Body Mind Soul magazine as well as Body Mind Soul Festival. If you feel that today talk from Suzy might inspire any of your friends, do share out this live talk, because this live talk is constantly on our Facebook page as well as our YouTube channel. All you need to do is just search Body Mind Soul magazine and you will find all our past live talk episodes are also available in our YouTube channel. For our YouTube channel, it is only the live talk. So do one thing, share out the live talk today, this talk show from Sucy Chan about the beauty of failure, so that we can also inspire and impact more life positively. Thank you so much, Suzy, for tearing, for sharing, that heart-touching moment with all of us. And I believe those who have stayed, you have feel our Suzy, our speaker over here. And if you really wish to be in contact with Suzy, you can let us know and we will connect you with Sucy Chan. And with that, I would like to say goodbye to all the viewers and have a great weekend. And today is 12/12. If you are planning to do any shopping, have a great shopping session online as well. Don't forget, you can shop at bodymindsoul.com.my, as well as, you can go and travel to 7 Sacred Site, because tomorrow we will have 2 events, the workshop in-house from Body Mind Soul magazine, as well as the 7 Sacred Site, where you can travel to 7 different places, a virtual meditation tour together, brought to you by Guardians of Mother Earth and the Golden Space. Thank you very much, and goodbye to all of you. Goodbye. Thank you, Suzy.
Thank you, Christina.